Alright, sup guys, I know this is pretty unorthodox and I know I've been gone for quite some time, but I figured I do owe this to you all. I'm going to try getting back in the making here of, well, making videos. So this is my 2,000 round review on the PSA Krink. I've owned this gun for quite some time. Go back for as long as I've had it now on the channel, so I've made one video on it. So to begin, we're going to go over what's on the gun first. Then we'll go over my experience with the gun and the parts wear and things of this nature. But I always know I get asked questions of, you know, what's this, what's that, what's this, what's that, what's this, what's that, what's this. So I figure we'll just get that out of the way first. So on this, we are running the PSA, or sorry, not PSA, the Midwest Industries Alpha Stock Assembly. Then we are running the Midwest Industries hook adapter for said stock, not a stock. Okay, this is not a stock, it's an adapter. So I'm running a hook brace on this to make it a steady pistol. Then we're running a Tango Down pistol grip, the EOTech XPS, whatever the night vision model is, the KPYK Krink AKSU rail. So this bolts on. This required a serious amount of gunsmithing and material removal with Dremels and files. So if you want to own one of these, just beware. You're going to have to do some work. Then we are running the Somo Gear PEC 15 Ping Ping's Innovations, the KPYK AKSU Krink M-Lock handguard extended version, Magpul AFG, Strela flash hider 545 and 223. Let me flip the gun here. The Surefire X300 Vampire, I believe, 300V. And then for the magazine, we're running a Plum, I think this is Tula, I don't know, I don't remember, 5.56 converted mag. So that is everything that's on the gun. If you want to go over that again, if you think I missed anything, feel free to ask. I will tell you what it is. So my experience with this gun, I've owned it for quite some time now. The first 1,000 rounds was approximately all steel case. I think the first 1,200 rounds of steel case. The additional next 1,000 rounds was mostly IMI 55 grain FMJ and some various other ones I don't recall. So my experience with this gun so far has been superb. I have not had any issues, and that's what people care about, issues. So I'm going to tell you what issues I have had with it. The answer is none. I've had 0 failures to feed, 0 failures to extract, 0 failures of any kind. I've had 0 things break on me. I've had 0 things jam on me. This is one of the early models, as you can see, 0401. This is one of the first that came out. I think I bought this the first month it came out. So yeah. Now, we're going to take the gun apart here. I had made a previous video about this gun, but I didn't feel it was adequate, and I don't feel like I put in enough effort for it, so I decided to re-record this for you, the people. So we're going to take the gun apart here. I'm going to stop the video here, or pause, whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's get into it. Alright, so here we are. We got the bolt carrier. Now, I have gone ahead and already cleaned this for us, so we don't have to worry about it too much. So we're going to take this out. Now, I'll point out only thing I really have a concern with, but let's inspect. See if it'll focus. Look at that bolt. Look at that bolt face. The light reflected on that. Get our lugs. Look at our logs. Bit of wear there. This is after 2,000 rounds. So I feel I've adequately covered this bolt. So my experience so far with this bolt is no issues. I don't find any of this to be concerning, any of the wear. There is some imprinting of the chamber, the bolt face. I've already checked headspace. This gun does fall into an adequate headspace. Now we do have one little issue though that occurs. And I don't really call this an issue because, let's inspect our groove real quick. Any wear you see in there? The answer is no. You don't see any wear. Now look at our tail, mass deformation, The answer is no. There is no mass deformation, meaning the metal inside the gun and the metal of the bolt carrier are equal in hardness. I believe that's how that works. Now here, let me find the pin real quick. Our firing pin retaining pin is a little loose. Now this would be considered an issue, maybe, but due to the fact that when it is in the gun, because I can take this out, I'm going to take this out. There we go. That fell out with relative ease. I mean, as you saw on video, I barely tapped it out. I mean, literally barely tapped it. Now, you would consider this a possible issue if it weren't for the fact we're going to reassemble this bolt. Okay, we have that reassembled. So this would be, I mean, I would say it almost constitutes an issue, if not for the fact that when in the bolt carrier, the firing pin, retaining pin, rides in the cam or the groove. So I would almost I mean, that's up to you, the viewer, if you believe that to be an issue of some kind. But from my personal opinion, I don't think it matters too much. So now we're gonna move on to the internals of the gun. I'm gonna go over that real quick for you all. So I'm gonna turn on the light here on this, nah, fuck it, I don't think it matters. So I don't know how well you're going to be able to see inside there, but from my personal inspections, you're not going to be able to see them. I'll have to put pictures up, but from my personal inspections, the wear, there's minor, not even minor, I wouldn't even, there is removal of the, whatever this is, I don't even know what the coating is, but of that, you know, it mirrors our bolt face wear. It's the same as that, where it just gets a little white. There's no actual damages to the lugs on the inside. There's no wear, there's no mushrooming, there's no peening. There's nothing of that in 2,000 rounds. I would consider this AK, in my personal opinion, 9 out of 10. I mean, I don't know what else I could give it. And I have a sample size of 2 of these, actually. My buddy owns one, and his works really well too. He has his suppressed. He saw mine and he really liked mine and he wanted to get one, so he got one. He runs a Aero Precision Elhar on his. Now the question comes in, do I trust this gun with my life? And the answer is yes. Now, if you recall a previous video, I had produced the Zastava M70 underfolder. I do not trust my gun with that life, simply for the fact that it is slightly, a little, not very gassy, and I had a failure to feed and a failure to extract with it, meaning I can't trust it. But this gun, I've had no failures to feed, no failures to extract, no jams, no misfires, no duds, no nothing. This gun's been 100,000% reliable for me. This is a sub 200 yard gun. Any more than that, you're pushing it. It's cone of fire past that. I have taken this gun out hunting. You may say hunting, what do you mean hunting? I've killed raccoons with it, and I've killed a muskrat with it, which is like a rat beaver. And these were for personal family. They were destroying property. So I was asked to take care of them, and I did. I can't show the pictures because they're incredibly gruesome. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. I don't believe I am. I don't. I'm going to have a setup review coming on this, like why I have my gun set up this way with everything. So, thank you all for watching, guys. Sorry I've been gone so long. I plan on making more stuff, okay? But remember, I trust this gun with my life. Now, I can't speak to the quality of all the other ones. I remember in the beginning, because I bought this in the first month it came out, many other people had many issues. Steel case would not work. My gun has ran flawlessly with steel case. I don't have a lot of steel case left anymore. This is all I got left, plus a box that fell. This is all I have left of steel case. Plus the 7.62x39 you see back there, and there's a lot of other boxes. There's like 4,000 or 5,000 more rounds of 7.62x39 under there. But thank you all for watching, guys. We're gonna have some more videos. Another video on this gun coming up just to explain the setup. We're gonna have a video on a Winchester 1897 I have. I have a Springfield 1903. I want to get some more stuff like that. I'm going to bring back some old guns. I'm going to talk about some setups I have built. Thank you all for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I promise I'll try to be back soon. Peace, bitch.